Welcome back to my channel, you guys, and I decided to make a video that's going to support you guys, whether you're in the journey of becoming a parent or you know someone who is and just don't know what to give them. I think that's one of the most requested, the most popular questions I get. It's like, hey, so-and-so's pregnant, what should I get them? What did you love? So I decided, you know what, let me share like my top 10 things that I absolutely loved. Obviously, Catalea's here, my co-host. Excuse me. What are you doing? So let's get right into it. I try to be mindful of chemicals. You know, there's all these like reports and just so much information that sometimes it's like overload. So with that being said, I kind of was that mom or that parent that just took my time. I did so much research. There's actually an app that if you are interested in, you know, knowing about chemicals and whatnot, it's called Dirty 30. And so you can actually scan things and it'll give you a rating. So it's like a 1 through 10 and it'll break down why it's rated that. So that's just a side note here. My number one item that I think everyone should have, and if you get two, then so be it, because sometimes you get multiples of whatever, is the Nose Frida. This right here. It sounds gross. At first, when I explained it to Jorge, he was like, what? Like, I'm gonna suck her boogers out? So it comes in like pieces, but this filter here, you change out all the time. You know, when you use it, you change it out, you throw it out. You can wash this easily. And so ideally, you put this in your mouth, you suck, and you would suck out baby's boogers. And while that sounds gross, let me tell you, it's not, because it'll catch anything there if, you know, something does come out. But when they can't sleep, when they're fussy, when they just have a running nose, this is a lifesaver. We still use it to the day. She's one already, so we love, love, love the Nose Frida. If this is not on your list, get it, because you need it. I don't actually have any of it, but nipple butter. The nipple cream, you know, there's different versions of it. There's a lanol nail that you can get at Target or Amazon. Personally, the lanol nail, like if that's like the only one you have available, then by all means, but there's a cleaner version, and that's, I believe, it's Mother's Nature. So again, I'll link that one below. I love that one. It's in a jar, and like I tell any mama that's going through the breastfeeding journey, don't wait for it to get like hurting to start putting it. Put it all the time. Pretend like you want to avoid chapped lips. Just apply it. I used to have one in my restroom. Every time I went to the restroom, I applied it. I used to have one in my purse. Everywhere we went, like I was applying. Next to my bed, I always had it. So nipple cream, that's number 2. Object number 3, oh my God, the baby sleeper. So my little co-host here, Patayaya, she's busy. She's doing a project. She didn't like being swaddled. So this was to my surprise. I was like, okay, so we have a million gajillion swaddles. What do we do next? In a very Catalea form. We weren't able to see her face. We paid for 3D, like we went 3 different times, and the girl was like this at all times, like, no, leave me alone. We couldn't see her. So she liked sleeping with her arms up or here or here. So this swaddle actually is very lightweight, which I love because she's a very sweaty baby, and it grows with her. So they have like 3 different sizes, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and I think from 6 to 1 year old. She obviously outgrew it, but she slept like this, like a little butterfly, and I absolutely loved it. We actually had 2 on deck at all times, just in case like she had an accident in one, like we weren't trying to like wash in the middle of the night, and literally she would not sleep without it. So that I love, love, love her sleeping sack. Next up, diaper rash cream. So here's another one of those products that I went into detail and went to town researching. The goat right here of diaper rash creams. So this one has calendula, which is great for like, you know, when they're like red and they're hurting because they have rashes. Thank God she's never had like a rash like that. And even when like she's had little scratches, I accidentally scratched her here the other day, I apply this diaper cream and it is life-saving. I mean, I even use it. Like if I cut myself, I'll use it. And if you look it up, the chemicals are pretty clean. There's pretty harsh chemicals in a lot of like the basic diaper creams. So this one is by Willetta. It's the Calendula Diaper Rash Cream. I love it. We have one in our diaper changing station and one in our diaper bag because this is the one. Moving on to number 2. Oh my God, the Skip Hop. This is amazing. So this is a really cool little like traveler kit. And why? Because a lot of the places when you go to the like restaurants, they're gross. Like I am not gonna lay my daughter down on that. That thing looks like it's not been cleaned, sanitized in who knows God how long. So you have everything here. So for me, I like to prep and just be ready because you never know. So I have a plastic bag here that, like, let's say she did have a blowout, I can like wash it, rinse it, and put it in here and it won't stink everything else up. I have diapers in here. You could put your little wipies in here. This little mat here that you can always clean, wash. Like, I absolutely love it. This traveler goes everywhere with us, especially when you're traveling at the airport. Like, it's so easy to whip this out, change them, whether it's sometimes you gotta change them in the car, on the floor, like everything is here. Because one thing about changing a baby is you can't leave them unattended for too long, and you shouldn't. This right here, it's actually by Skip Hop. I believe we got it at Target. We love, love, love this Skip Hop one. Next up, water wipes. So there's all kind of wipes in the market, and again, there's all kind of chemicals, and to me, if I can avoid chemicals, then I will by all means. So these are our favorite water wipes, and for whatever reason, like with one wipe, like you can clean a lot because they're so moist. Other wipes weren't as moist. I don't know if that's just a brand thing, but we absolutely love these. These are primarily water, and they have a little bit of a, I believe it's grapefruit extract in them. So love, love, love. I wanted, again, being conscious of the chemicals, but two, I'm very like skin sensitive, and I didn't know if she was gonna be, so let's avoid all that, and we went with water wipes, and we love them. Next item, our Halo bassinet. Someone's way too big for that, so we put it away actually at month 7. When she started sleeping in my bed. I will say I love it, I love it, I love it. Moms hit me up all this time asking, should I get like a little basket cute one, or should I go with the Halo? I absolutely love the Halo. The reason for that is that, let's say you're laying down in bed, this thing literally, like, you can pull it towards you and you can pull it away, you can pull it to the side, so you can like move it, maneuver it. Let's say you go to the restroom and baby's like easy to wake up, it literally glides. So I loved it. One big thing about like newborn babies is like you want to have a safe space for them to lounge in. So it's like a lounger, but those loungers are amazing. And the reason that I feel they're amazing is, again, they have a space. They're not just like in your bed or in a couch. Like, they have like their own little like cocoon, if you will, and they're kind of like safe in there. So side note, that was a part of the list, but I did love that one because it's kind of like a baby lounger, if you will. Okay, so moving on. Oh my God, bathing tub. We have a cute sink situation going on. So we have like bowls. So I know a lot of people have like, you know, deep bowls or deep sinks. We didn't have that situation going on. So I was like, all right, so how are we gonna bathe there? And I'm very like, let's be safe about this, because when they're so little, like, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know. Like, it was a lot. So our friend Aline actually gifted us this one, and I fell in love. The reason for it is because it's like its own little tub. So you could either put it inside your tub, or you can just put it on top of a counter where it's easier, fill it up with water and bathe them there. But it has like a little lounger, if you will, that is able to get wet. They have a space, you know what I mean? It's not like they're gonna be sliding back and forth, or not. Like, they are literally like being held in this little like cocoon, if you will, and that's where you bathe them. And I felt really safe bathing her by myself in that tub. But I love that one. As it is, it's kind of like, oh my God, bathing them the first time. But this right here, it was our go-to. And just recently, she just started taking showers with us. But when she got a little older, when she was able to sit up, we actually removed that little cocoon little bed thing, and she would just sit in the tub. So instead of having to fill up your whole tub, like, she would just sit in this tub, play with her toys. Loved it. Let's move on to the next one. Electric nail file. That's another one that was like, I do not want to cut her nails. So when they're born, their nails are like paper thin, but they grow so much. So that's why I loved the electric file. Amazon buy, easy to do, and it's cool because it comes with different levels. Like, if you want it to be like lightly, like a little stronger when their nails get stronger. So you could totally use the different heads depending on what type of strength you want. But yeah, I absolutely love the electric file. It's something that you don't think about, but you start needing pretty quick there. And lastly, my changing pad. Oh my God. If I could give one piece of advice, is have a changing table that's ready. And what I mean by ready is like, let's have the cushion, let's have the baby wipes, let's have the lotion. I even have Q-tips to clean like in her ears. I have her lotion. I open my first drawer, it's like my diapers, my wipes, my extra set of wipes just in case I ran out on the top thing, or with our wipe warmers, all the diaper cream like anything. The Fritas are there. So that was big for us. And I want to say our friend Leslie was on that said, like, make sure your changing table is set. And so you want to condition yourself to like have everything there, to not be like, oh, I need to run to get this from here, or I forgot that over there, because that, like, babies literally move and roll like in a blink of an eye. So if you have your changing table ready and ready to go, like, game changer. Like, it's just boom, 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 let's go. And yeah, you guys, that's pretty much my list, like my basics. Now there's like more that you can go into detail as to like stuff that you can do that can like support you to prep. And then another thing that we did was, if you are like us, like were just so exhausted, we had like a little caddy. We don't do it anymore because obviously big girl vibes over there. We used to have like this right here, and so we used to have like, you know, a little stack of diapers, a whole thing of wipes. Oh my god, flashbacks. Literally wipes, diapers, a onesie, because you never know and they just poop through it all. A onesie, like a clean onesie, rags like for spit. And then I always had her little Frida thing, her diaper rash cream, and her little like essentials. So Catalea was like a baby who was a little bit colicky, because at the beginning they kind of were like, oh, you need to supplement, you need to give her formula, and I fought that one. But you know what? I was like, let's just play here. Let's play team. Shout out to Rosemary, the best nurse in the world. She said, make sure you get gas drops, but it has to say simethicone. You guys, it's better to have this and not need it than need it and not to have it at 1, 2, 3 in the morning when they're just not having it. So we always had these, and Jorge was like, how did you know you were gonna need that? I was like, cause research, bro, that's just what I do. So I had these on hand, as well as a good probiotic. So this is the one we use, and again, this is because she was colicky, she was just like gassy. So these two right here were a recommendation Rosemary did early on, and I'm so glad I listened, because I gave these to her and it worked magic. This and baby tummy massages, it was a wrap. But anyways, guys, I know that seems like a lot, but those are my little tips, if you will, if you don't know what to give someone for their baby shower. Clothes are always welcome, but you gotta be real with clothes. Like sometimes, like some moms like have their own vibe, they have their own idea. Like I know that I like to dress Catalea like a certain way. There's certain colors I will not put on her, and that's just a personal choice. I just don't want to. And so unless you know the mom, like know what her vibe is and what she, you know, what her style is, then practical gifts like the ones I talked about are the go-to, and they're so, I mean, in the moment at 1, 2 in the morning, I'm like, God bless whoever gifted me this, like, thank you, because I did put it as part of my registry. Someone decided to make a cameo at the end of our video. Oh, okay. I'm showing them all your stuff when you were a little beba. Yeah, mommy? So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys find this beneficial. You guys enjoy this video, enjoy my content. Little side note, but my little fever blister's finally gone. I hadn't filmed in a while because that was just a whole thing in itself. Hopefully you guys found this video beneficial and it supports you and you support another mama, papa, parent to be, or you just, you know, you get a little glimpse of what's good. Yeah, so make sure you follow us on Instagram for more daily content of what Miss Ciciana is up to, as well as to like and share this video and comment below other things that maybe helped you when you were, you know, had a little one at home. But yeah, you guys, see you next time.